Hanyang 88 Rifles Part 1 Introduction and the Condition of the Rifle. I got this Hanyang 88 rifle more than a few years ago, and I was working on it on and off. Finally, I have finished working on it. How come I took so long to get it done? Well, let's just say that it has some problems. I had to spend a lot of time working through the problems. Let me quickly go over the history of this rifle. Hanyang 88 rifle was a Chinese-made rifle from the late 19th century to the first half of 20th century. It was used in all the battles in modern Chinese history for half a century. More than 1 million Hanyang 88 rifles were made until the production ended in 1944, right before the end of World War II. Hanyang 88 was a bow-action rifle and was based on German 1888 commission rifle. At that time, German government had decided to switch over from 1888 commission rifle to Mauser 98 rifle. The German rifle manufacturer Ludwig Lowe sold the commission rifle production line to China to get as much residual value from the production line as possible. Foreign experts also helped China to set up the production line for the rifles and the 8mm cartridge that use smokeless powder. The production of Hanyang 88 rifle was the beginning of modern rifle manufacturing in China. Despite the fact that Hanyang 88 rifle was based on commission rifle, we can see several differences between them. The big difference that we can easily see is the fact that commission rifle had a metal tube surrounding the full length of the barrel. To simplify production, Hanyang 88 get rid of the metal tube. Instead, it had a wooden upper hand guard to protect soldiers' hands from getting burned by the hot barrel. The other difference was the rear iron sight. Commission rifle has a leather sight that can be flipped up vertically that remove a slider up to increase the elevation. Hanyang 88 rear sight was a tangent sight that removed a slider forward to increase the elevation. The last difference that I can find was the mounting position of the bayonet. Commission rifle mount the bayonet on the side of the barrel, like how bayonets were mounted in all 18th century and 19th century muskets and rifles. Hanyang 88 rifles moved the bayonet to the bottom of the barrel, like most if not all the rifles used in 20th century. There may be other differences between those two rifles that I may have overlooked. Please leave your comment to let me know if I missed anything. The name Hanyang was the name of a city in the middle of China. That city has become a part of a mega city called Wuhan nowadays. But the rifle that I have was not made in Hanyang factory. Based on the marking on top of the receiver, seems like this rifle was made in Arsenal number 21 in Chongqing after 1937, when the factory was moved from Hanyang to Chongqing to avoid the factory from being captured by Japanese. This means my rifle was made between 1938 to 1944. 1944 was when the production finally ended. This also means that this rifle actually was not that old. The marking on the wood stock has a Chinese character Hu passed on it. This character means marshal, it probably means that the rifle was assigned to a local militia after the rifle had been removed from active service. And after the local militia has been through of it, it was sold off to United States to earn some hard currency. Condition of the rifle was not good. When I received this rifle, I found that the rifle had a lot of surface rust, especially in the area covered by the wood stock. The wood stock had many scratches and dents, and some scratches were quite deep. The area where the rifle tang met the wood stock had a small crack, and the wooden upper handguard had a long crack that almost split it in half lengthwise. But the worst part was the bore. It only has a hint of rifling left on the bore. I immediately decided to replace the barrel. Unfortunately, my gunsmith didn't want to replace the barrel when he heard that the rifle was based on 1888 commission rifle. Seems like there were a lot of negative opinions about 1888 commission rifle, saying that the commission rifle was not safe to shoot. He was afraid that if he has done any work on the rifle, he would have to bear some legal responsibility if the rifle blew up. I don't blame him for being cautious about legal responsibility, because we are living in a society where people like to sue each other, and there's a real risk of someone putting a wrong bullet in it and may cause the rifle to blow up. That I will explain in a different video. This means I have to make it to shoot well with the original barrel. Am I able to do this? I can tell you in advance that it shoots quite well despite having a horrible bore with very little rifling left. But this takes some work to reach that point. I quickly used 4-aught steel roof and WD-40 to remove the surface rust from the rifle. For areas that had extensive rust, such as the bottom part of the barrel covered by the wood stock and the inside of the butt plate, I had to use strong chemical rust remover to remove rust from the deeply pitched area. After using the chemical rust remover, the original finish was gone, and I had to cold brew the area to prevent the areas from rusting again. Luckily, it didn't take long to remove all the rust from the rifle. In the upcoming series of videos, I will talk about how I repair the rifle and found a way to make it shoot well. Thanks for watching.